What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode in our Agrarian Skies Let's Play series. So today I've got a little bit planned here. Not too much for actual quest completion, but mostly it's just stuff like infrastructure and stuff like that to get some stuff going. I wanted to show you guys, I've used a lot of these diamonds for other things, and I still got like half a stack of diamonds. I cooked up all this iron only. There's still 10 stacks of it right here, but just from cooking up that, I got all this iron right here, which is awesome. I could do that with the rest of the resources as well, but I just haven't done that yet. It takes a while to do it in here, so I figure I want to get eventually like a bigger smeltery setup, maybe like multiple smelteries and automatically smelting the ores and stuff like that. But today, what I wanted to do was, from the cultivating the harvest, we need to make sludge. And to get sludge, we have to use the planter, harvester, and sludge boiler and stuff like that. We don't really need the sludge boiler, but the planter and harvester makes sludge. So we are going to be doing that, and as you can see, I have an area that I'm gonna, like, I've expanded out here, and I'm gonna this big area here is probably gonna be like a centralized power generator, and then we'll send power wherever we need it through tesseracts and stuff like that. I've also got this outdoor area. The plan for this is all my automatic farms and stuff like that I'm going to be building out here. Having something under all these makes it easier to do piping and all that stuff. And it's just like the same thing, fences on birchwood with stone slabs. And this took quite a while, but it went a lot faster because I made this special tool, which is called the Builder's Wand. This is 8 diamonds to make and a stick, and then if you like grab some colored bricks or something, so you want to build that up, you can just keep building upon that. Stuff like that. It puts down a bunch of blocks at once, basically. The one thing about it, though, is that these half slabs are on the top block of half slabs, so that you can put blocks on top of them. Which does make it possible for mobs to spawn, but I just put torches down to prevent that. And when you try to place these, even if they're on top blocks, if you try to place them with the Builder's Wand, then they'll go down to the bottom block. So basically, this crescent hammer, like if I had a row of them like this, I would just go around with the crescent hammer and just bring them all up to the top. So it kind of stinks that they don't realize that it's on the top block, but the top half of the block, but it still made it a lot faster to build this entire thing out. And the stone slabs were easy to get, obviously, because of my stone generator over there. I've set this area up for the tree farm that we're going to make, to hopefully get a bucket of sludge. Now, I've also started work on the upper level. After we tore down that house, I wanted to make a custom house that I'm going to be putting here. It's kind of right now, it's just going to be like a tower. I've got the first story done, the second story is just about done. Just gotta put some walls up. I'm not sure how many stories, it's probably gonna be 3 or 4 stories, and then it will tell it the last elevator will go into the mob spawner. But that's about that. That's about it for that. Now, I have a plan for this. This is where we're gonna put the high oven, which is like that other type of smeltery that makes steel and stuff. The high oven one right here. I believe to make steel it's got to be 4 high, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right there. These are large glowstone bricks, which are pretty cool. It's basically glowing bricks made out of a little bit of glowstone. Now you can see I have a bunch of chickens, and that's because I put a bunch in here. I don't know why, but the chickens keep despawning. And so I've refilled this place with like 14 chickens about 3 times. And they just keep despawning, and they did the same thing over there. I thought maybe they did it over there is because they weren't on dirt or grass or anything, but they still despawned over there, so I don't know. This we're going to tear down probably. Most of this we'll probably tear down because we're going to have a tree farm over there, so we won't need this one. We're going to find another place for that because that's still helpful. And so, let's go do a couple quick quests before we do the tree farm. So the first one I want to do is actually this one. We're going to make all those items. I have 23 scorched brick. And to make scorched brick, you have 8 millibuckets of seared stone, which is 1 cobble. You just throw that in there and it will give you 8. And then you put a clay brick, and then you pour it on top of that, and you get scorched bricks. So now we need to make all the stuff that needs this. We need the controller, we need a drain, we need a brick and a duct. How do you make the duct, I wonder? Bricks like this. Scorched duct. Ah, I see. So it's top, bottom, like so. And it's just crafting it, so we got that. Easy peasy. Graveyard soil is really easy to make, I'm pretty sure. So let's check. Yeah, that's insanely easy. So let's just grab the bricks so that we can make this eventually. And we got a good bag. Let's open that. That sucks. More stairs. Throw the heart in there. And we'll throw this stuff in here for now, because I don't know if we have enough of this stuff to make it yet or not. The next one, let's actually check what other ones we can do here. Make a bunch of steel armor. Deep tank controller. And some steam stuff. Okay, so we'll have to do that one later. I have all this stuff ready to make this. So let's grab a piece of salt, some cheese. So we need a heavy cream, a fresh water, and a milk. Have that. We need butter and a heavy cream. So let's make heavy cream. And I know that is required for butter, so we need 2 of those. Which is why I got 2 of these. Okay, and then butter. 1 heavy cream and 1 salt. Was it a pot? No, it was a saucepan. So now we got those. And we can turn that in. Claim the reward. Got another life. I'll just put these back in there for now. And I got a lot of buckets now. Oh, there's some in this strong box. A cinnamon sapling, a peppercorn, olive, and nutmeg. Cool. So we'll put this stuff in there, and you can go in there. Now let's open the good bag. Oh, that's cool. We got 1 of each doll. That's kind of helpful. We've got 3 of these, but 1 of those is nice. We can get another blaze if we need to. And then the next one for that, I believe, the glacial precipitator. Now, I was planning on making this anyway for the Sky Shards quest, because to get the water shards you need ice. So I actually have this all set up already, except for I needed buckets, which I was using for milk at the time. I need 2 water buckets. And this thing's running pretty smooth. I've got all that going. It was actually building power because the stuff was getting full. As you can see, like, it's all filling up, and once it's full, it like stops running constantly. And that uses a lot less power, which then we can still gain it. But we're actually gaining more ender pearls than we're using right now, which is always good. So now if we look up glacial precipitator, we're going to do this one because we don't have any way of getting snow. Gotta do it manually because of the buckets. Alright, so there we go, got that. I'm not sure if this needs power or not. I think it does. Let's do this one because we completed it. So now we get another full heart and another good bag. Oh wow. Ender egg. Whoa. What is that? Only usable in the end. Wow. I got some crazy stuff that time. Actually, I think I have these in here, don't I? Yeah, I have all the bugs and stuff in there. I don't know what that does. But that will be interesting, that's for sure. Pretty cool. Alright, so now we just opened up like every single quest. Let's see what we gotta do. Oppressor, okay. 10,000 toast. Holy mackerel. 10,000 vinegar. 100 hearty breakfasts. 10,000 tomatoes. 1,000 spaghetti and meatballs. 50,000 lettuce. 1,000 bacon mushroom burgers. And 1,000 leafy fish sandwiches. Holy mackerel. Let's just look up presser real fast just to see if that's difficult. Presser. Oh, that's a piece of cake. Let's just do that real fast. So we needed 6 plus 2 for the pistons. And then we just need 2 redstone. Alright, so let's make a couple pistons. Boom, piece of cake. Let's see what this is even for. And soybeans, when placed in a presser, turn into soft tofu and soy milk. Soft tofu in a presser creates firm tofu. Soy milk and firm tofu can be used to replace milk and meat. Alright, that's kind of cool. There's 2 parts to that. Oh, I gotta make 200 of each. Fantastic. So that's not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. Alright. So we got that one done. Tons of stuff to do in that now. Gotta automate most of that. Probably all of that, actually. Now I have this stuff in here because we got the entropy shard. I've got some of the other blocks that are required to get some of those shards. The grass block I got from silk touching grass with the silk touch 10 wooden sword. So I just used that. And then obsidian and netherrack was the lava and redstone. And then you have to hammer these, I think. Oops. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I gotta take a hammer. Let's get a fortune hammer. This probably will up the drop rate. I'm not sure though. Alright, so we got 2 of those ones. So that's good. Let's How long does it take to break with each of these? Oh my gosh. It does actually take forever to break this. Alright, well I'll break all these and I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. I got it on the first one, so I guess we don't have to be right back. Okay, so we got one of those. And these ones, it said place them like full blocks. Sweet, we got one of those. So we can put the obsidian in here. And that gives us 5 of the 6 shards. There's 6 shards, right? Yeah, there's 6 of them. The other one we get from this thing. Does this take power? That it does. So we can set this up somewhere later. Alright. So now I would like to do something that isn't quest related. And that is to get some of these thermal expansion machines set up. I just made a pulverizer, another one of those, magma crucible, induction smelter, and fluid transposers. All of these are kind of like default recipes, you know, easy enough to get. And I'm gonna put them in this building. So I'm gonna show you what each of these do after we put them all down. So I want pulverizer here, induction smelter, magma crucible, fluid transposer. Now we'll just configure all those to ignore that and not input/output to anything for right now. Alright, each of these machines does take power. So I would like to run the power kind of hidden, like the cabling and stuff. I like having things nice looking. So actually I forgot cables. Let's go grab some if I have any. We have 1. So let's make let's lead. Grab that. What was the other thing we needed? 2 of these and 12 redstone. Okay. So we'll make this real quick. And then we want to make those into hardened ones. So we'll need some Invar, which I have some of. And we'll need some more redstone, so I'll just grab a stack. And then we'll do, I think it was like this, that, that. Okay. So now we got a bunch of these guys, and the reason I upgrade them is because these can transfer 400 redstone flux instead of 80. And each of these machines, I think, takes like 40. So they would only be able to power 2 machines at once. Now, because the ender generator only makes 80, we'll probably only be able to do that anyway. But my plan is for this guy. This is the bottom, I believe. Oh man, crap. That was the bottom though, so that's good. We're gonna have to just do that. Really? I didn't get the block? Alright. So now, place this back. That will be inputting from the top because we'll put the ender generator there. I want it facing the other way. Oh, I can't do that like that. There we go. I heard some mobs. I think it was coming from in there. Alright, so now we'll have to power this up and cover these up. So now it looks like pretty nice and flush with everything without any cables going crazy. Grab like 4 of those ender pearls. I have a really good plan of generating tons of ender pearls for our main power source. So that will be good. We're going to have it max input, max output, 400. It should be getting energy into all of these. Yep. That it is doing. This one takes a lot. So what I wanted to make with these is Tesseracts. Tesseracts are like my favorite thing probably from any mod because they allow teleportation basically of any item, fluid, or energy. They can teleport between Tesseracts, so you can connect, have a Tesseract over there, connect a cable to it, and have it generating power over there, and then say it sends the power to on a certain frequency, have a Tesseract over here saying receive power from that frequency, and then have a cable attached to that, and it will just constantly do that. Also, a single Tesseract can send and receive all of the items, fluids, and energy within the same Tesseract. So it's really cool, and it will help out a lot with like not having nasty cables everywhere and stuff like that. So to make a Tesseract, you need like the diamond's piece of cake. Hardened glass, not too bad. In an induction smelter, you use pulverized obsidian and lead ingot. Pulverized obsidian just is 2 obsidian for every 2 hardened glass, which is piece of cake. Now, Enderium. This is harder because it takes pyrotheum dust, which takes a blaze powder, a redstone, and a pulverized coal, which this is easy enough, pulverize a coal. Now you have a chance of getting sulfur out of that, and sulfur is used in the recipe. You can also have a 10% chance for netherrack. Blaze rods have a 50% chance, and so on and so forth with a bunch of different ores. You can also have a 25% chance if you do this induction smelter. So that's a little bit more difficult, and you also need Enderium blend, which takes pulverized tin, pulverized shiny, and an ender bucket, which is basically 4 ender pearls in a bucket. That does make 4 of these guys though, so each 1 ender bucket will make that. That's just for the frame. Then you got to fill the frame, and you do that with another 4 ender pearls. That will fill the Tesseract frame in a fluid transposer, which is this machine over here. And then you have a Tesseract frame full. And then you add bronze and silver to that, and you got a Tesseract. And then you can do whatever you want with that Tesseract. But so it takes 8 ender pearls per Tesseract. And the only reason like they'd be useful is if you have 2 of them to go between each other. So that's going to be a little bit difficult and require a lot of ender pearls. So we're going to want to get ender pearls started pretty soon, like an ender pearl farm. Other than just the mob spawner, which is working out really well. 4 enderman heads, which is awesome. Getting a bunch of this leather armor. So now let's build the tree farm. We're gonna let those machines power up and see if we can't start working on some of that to get some of the Tesseracts, because we have enough to make a couple. We have enough to make 8 actually, but we're not gonna make that many because we need that for power. This guy's still filling up, right? This one takes a lot of power to do. I think it can use 80 or something like that. 400 it can use. So that one takes a lot. That'll be going for a while, so that's good. So let's work on this farm here. I don't really have... See, look at... Oh, that's what's happening to my chickens. The cats are eating them. We have solved the mystery of the missing chickens. The cats are spawning, and the cats are eating them. Whoops, I just hit that chicken. Whoops. Placed a block. Okay, so now we know what's happening to the chickens. We got a bunch of... Holy mackerel, we got a lot of feathers. Alright, so we won't be able to have chickens in here because this is a jungle biome and cat spawn. But chickens can be in like a 1 block space anyway and just have like an egg generator thing. Alright, so what we want to do here is by default the Mine Factory loaded harvester and planter can do a 3x3 area. The harvester does a 3x3 area right in front of the machine, so this area right here will be within range of the harvester. You can upgrade that with the upgrades, but for right now a 3x3 is fine because we just want to mainly do this for sludge, and we only need a single bucket right now. So now let's see, the sludge boiler, when it gets sludge, which this generates sludge and puts it in this internal storage here, when the sludge boiler gets sludge, it poisons the player, I'm pretty sure, and gives them hunger, so we don't want to be near it. So we're going to put the sludge boiler down there. Now, let's see. The output is right here, so all the wood and stuff it gets will come out right here. So we'll have that going down. Pretty sure it outputs automatically, so we don't actually need a pneumatic servo there. We use covers to kind of make it a little bit fancier. They don't have a cover for the stone slabs, which kind of stinks, so I'm just going to use the birch since it kind of matches stuff and looks pretty nice, I think. Alright, so I think that's basically it for up here. That's the only thing we're really going to see up here right now, except for power. I think we're going to have to figure out, because this machine does require power. This one, and I think all the machines require power actually, so we got to figure that out. I haven't thought of that quite yet. Now the planter plants in an area 3x3, 1 block above and around the machine. So it's basically you put a 3x3 dirt block above, or dirt section above the planter, and it will plant in that 3x3. Upgrading the range will move it out farther and farther as the more you upgrade it. This guy requires power as well. Now we're going to want that broken. So we got these item ducts coming down here. I want to go one more like this, I think. Yes. So basically this requires saplings, and this will get saplings when it breaks down the trees. So we'll need to put the saplings back into this planter. And the reason I'm not doing it like straight into the planter from right here is because we also want to take out the sludge and put that in our sludge boiler. So we'll do that like so. I'm going to put the sludge boiler over there somewhere. Now if we have this set to input and then set a pneumatic servo, we can say whitelist. We'll need a sapling. So let's go grab that. Definitely gonna grab a bunch of saplings because we're gonna need a bunch anyway. We'll keep those guys in just for safety, just in case something goes wrong and we lose all the saplings somehow. Alright, so now right click that, with an empty hand, and say, I guess we'll just do ignored. oak saplings is whitelisted. So basically only oak saplings will be accepted into here. Okay, now we're going to bring this straight down and put barrels here, because if we have excess saplings, we also want to make this vacuum mode, so it will take this way first. Put anything that goes in there will go in there, and then everything else will come back down here. Once this gets full of saplings, we will have saplings, apples, and wood, oak wood, coming in there. And then the sludge, oh, that just messed up. The sludge, there we go, got it back. We'll go, want to get it far away. Let's do one more here. Perfect. Now I got a sludge boiler. I'm not sure, because you can see there's like this side and there's this side. I'm not sure which one's like item output, because the sludge boiler generates like sand, dirt, all that stuff. And then I want it to put that into this chest here. So everything that we get from that will go into this chest. Now the one thing that we have to do that I didn't really plan on was power. But we could run power through there to that machine. Right here and then down to this guy. So I think that will work. We got 8 of these guys, which won't be enough, so let's go make a couple more of these. Then we'll use an ender generator and an energy cell. So let's do ender generator. We need 5 ender pearls for that. I'm just using a lot of ender pearls. I also had to upgrade this barrel because we were full on gunpowder. We need 2 of these. Okay. Need a furnace. 2 redstone. And an iron block. I'm actually going to go up here and grab some more cobble real fast. Just to grab a stack. Alright. Pretty easy enough to make an ender generator. Just requires some ender pearls. Oops. There we go. Now we need a energy cell. We'll do this one first, which is those guys, those guys, and those guys. And then we can get, oops, this one. Right, I need this first. Ah, there we go. Alright, 3 copper. Oh, we need an electrum. How do we make electrum? A silver and a gold. Now I think actually if I grab one of these, and I go up top, I think you can do that in the induction smelter. Yep, awesome. Piece of cake. I only need 1, so we'll just throw that guy back in there. And then 3 copper. Alright. And then we want to upgrade that if we have the stuff. We have 2, so we'll just start some more of this in this guy. Unless we can do it up top as well, because that would be much easier. Yep, you can. Sweet. So this is helpful, makes it a lot easier. And then it just that and this, and you get hardened one. Alright, should be good now. Let's put some of this stuff in here. Now we need some of these guys. How did I make those again? Alright. So let's do 2 more sets of these guys real quick. Okay, that, and the invar that we just made. And we got that. So now we have a bunch of these. Alright, should be good. Get this on the bar. Easy snack. I think the video is getting quite long, so I want to wrap this up as fast as possible. I'll put the generator. Let's see. We're gonna have cables going up there. So we're gonna have a cable going right through here, right into that guy. Okay. This will all be changed when I get Tesseracts. Then we won't have all this messy cable going crazy. We'll have that guy there. And then all we gotta do is just send this guy all the way down to this guy down here. And do you have to mess with the energy stuff? No. So then what we should do is if I can bring this down to about we can do it right here, and then we'll have energy cell, this guy, configuration, input from the bottom, output through the top, and looks good. Up that a bit, ignored. So now the main test is to put a bunch of saplings in this guy and power it, basically. So let's get a couple ender pearls and see if this generates some sludge. Alright. Worked for me. Oh, I saw saplings were planted. So that's working. Actually want to grab a couple things here. I'm gonna need an apple. I made a piece of wood. And I'm also gonna need 1 sapling. So we'll do like this. Oops. Lock all those. All these things are getting energy, so this is actually gaining energy. Let's go up top. I had to put like an elevator over here that I can just shoot up to there. Let's go up top. Let's grab some bone meal. Just to speed up the process a bit here. Make sure that everything works. Alright. It's bone meal tree. Got a big one, so... Oh yeah, it's chopping it. Oh yeah, it's destroying that tree. Let's plant some. Let's get some more grown here. And it's replanting every time it gets chopped down, so... Awesome. Let's go down and... Actually, let's see if the sludge is going out. There's no sludge in here, which means there should be sludge in the sludge boiler. Is there sludge? There is sludge. Can't we get a bucket out of that? Oh, it's messing with me now. Oh look, we got salt and clay. Ow. Okay, so what we're gonna need is a tank real quick. So that we can get a bucket out of it. Get a bucket of sludge. Can't eat? Oh wow, hunger's dangerous. You can't actually eat when you have hunger. That's creepy. Alright, let's just grab some sludge. Is that gonna grab some sludge? Hopefully. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got some stuff going. And saplings. Oh yeah, a bunch of saplings in there. Oh yeah, we gotta grow a tree. Once it chops that tree down, we should get some sludge in that bucket. Hopefully that will give us a full bucket. We can end the episode and complete that task. Alright, that's all the bone meal I've got. So now, let's go get some sludge. Oh yeah, that's full. Let's grab a bucket of sludge. There we go. One bucket of sludge. We can complete this task. I was gonna get tomato seeds because ender lily seeds I can easily make. So we can have an infinite amount of those pretty easily. And tomato, I saw we need 10,000 tomatoes, so we're gonna get tomato. Claim that. What's the next one? Alright, so you have to make some upgrades and stuff. Those look easy enough, so we'll be able to complete that one next episode for sure. Let's open our bag. Did we not get a bag this time? Well, I guess we didn't get a bag. So we got tomato seeds, that, and a flux-infused sickle. With Silk Touch 5. Press V to empower. Oh man. Let's go try it out on the trees. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that's awesome. That's like infinite dirt right there. All the leaves can easily make a bunch of dirt. I wonder if this works on an autonomous activator. Oh! So much leaves. That's cool. Alright, let's turn this off. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode though. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like as that helps out tremendously. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as you will be notified when I upload videos. And we'll see you guys next time.